YouTube.
What's up, everybody? I'm back with another video, and this time I decided to bring in my lovely wife. We're gonna be having a discussion about something that me and my wife, we actually already had a discussion about already. But the thing is, we had this discussion after watching a video before bed, and it was really dope discussion. But I thought it would be cool to include you guys in it. So we're gonna be kind of recreating that same discussion. At the same time, there's also been some new developments in this discussion that I'm going to reveal to you, and we're going to get your reaction from it, and we're just going to see just how you feel about that and what you guys think. So it's going to be pretty cool. But first, we're going to show you guys the video that we're reacting to, or that we already saw, and then we're going to kind of talk through that and what our takeaways were. And then we're going to get into the new developments. So the surprise. Well, it's not really a big surprise, but it's just really interesting, I think. So here is the video. It's from Lou Later. Lou Later is discussing a tweet that was that Burger King put out. And so we're going to look at this real quick, and then it's just got a few seconds, and then we're going to kind of discuss it. So here it is.
This is so difficult. Can you read this for me? Okay, this is from Burger King UK.
I don't want
This was trending.
I'm gonna get canceled.
This was trending number 3 today on Twitter.
Okay.
It was posted 4:01 a.m. That's interesting. I guess because Burger King UK. So
it's still up
in the morning in UK. It's still up, which is, I was wondering if it was gonna still be up when I got to when we actually filmed this show.
They're replying to tweets.
They're replying to tweets. They're defending it. They're defending it. Okay.
Okay.
Read the tweet to me, Will.
Don't read it.
It's gonna be cut.
Read the tweet to me, Will.
Okay, so Burger King tweeted.
I already said that part.
Women belong in the kitchen.
Yeah, they tweeted women belong in the kitchen. All right. It's part of a bigger campaign in which they're talking about professional chefs that it's only 20% women in all kinds of categories of chefs.
Okay, so we're gonna stop it there. We're gonna bring it back. All right, so Burger King puts out this tweet that says, "Women belong in the kitchen." Okay.
Cringy.
All right, so your initial feelings, because we're gonna kind of re-go through kind of what the feelings were. So your initial feelings were it was cringy. Anything else?
No, obviously it's something that us women feel is like, hey, we are much more than cooking food and making the bed. So it's very demeaning towards who we are as women. Correct.
I would agree with, and I would agree with that. Okay, so I'm not trying to get in trouble with my wife, y'all. Okay, so I would agree with that. All right, so then we put it in context, right? Burger King had already had a campaign out that was trying to advocate for women chefs, right? Trying to close the gap that is currently existing with a disparity of women chefs in professional kitchens, right? And so right now, which only occupy 20% of the space, women only occupy 20% of that space. So they're trying to make a statement about that. Now, obviously, there's two ways you can look at this. You could look at this like, okay, this was just bad wording on Burger King's part, right? Or
it was very good wording because it got people's attention.
True. Yes, that's the second way you could look at that, right? This was very good wording because at the same time, even though Burger King may know already beforehand that this is a super controversial statement, what it did was it got eyeballs, right? We know that it was like retweeted hundreds of thousands of times, right? It had a lot of attention on this tweet the moment Burger King decided to put this out, right?
I think they knew what they were doing.
Okay. So you agree that it was intentional, right? It wasn't negligence on their part.
No, it was very intentional.
Okay.
If their goal was to, reach more eyeballs, they got that. That goal was definitely reached.
Okay, it was all right. So they got more eyeballs.
Yep.
There is you can't claim negligence on this. So they did this on purpose, right? Now, so some might say, okay, well, that's a really genius move because they may not necessarily like agree with that statement like in its like inherency, but like in the context of what they're talking about, and they're trying to push this campaign of getting women getting in the kitchens, like they might think to themselves, this is the best move because it's going to get eyeballs, even though people might look down on us. It would still get eyeballs towards our campaign and towards Burger King. Now, for your perspective is this, would you consider this a good or bad thing?
That one's hard to answer just because if there's people that kind of just like blaze through it, you know, just originally see that and don't look deeper into it, I think it can cause a lot of heat, especially if you're not someone that likes to dig deep into, you know, a tweet, you know? So originally it could cause a lot of bad.
Okay.
I don't know what the word would be, but just a lot of bad crap.
Yeah.
So, but if there's someone that, you know, like originally reads it and then there's like, okay, what did they, intention is everything. So if there's someone that's like, okay, this has a deeper meaning to it, let me look into it, then you'd be able to see that there's a campaign which was advocating having more women be, you know, in the kitchen for a good reason, that we're needing more chefs, we're needing more representation.
Okay.
So
by your perspective, it's the intent that matters.
Intention is everything.
Okay. So obviously we knew that Burger King had good intent, right? So Burger King having good intent, we know that they want more women as professional chefs, which is a good thing. Knowing that they had good intent, would you then say that it was a good thing that they made that tweet? Would the tweet then be considered a good tweet, or was it considered a bad tweet with that good intent?
I wish there was a straightforward answer. Personally speaking, I don't want to speak on behalf of all women, but I feel like it was a good tweet only in the sense of like it got more awareness, because even for me, I didn't know that there was not a good percentage of chefs. You know, that wasn't something that I was aware of.
Correct.
So I feel like this brought more awareness.
Correct.
So
I agree with that statement. I did not know the statistic behind how many professional women chefs were in the industry until I saw this tweet. Okay. So actually what we're going to do is we're going to bring the tweet up, right? So we can show you guys here. Let's see, we'll close that out. And so we'll bring up the tweet, and all right. So
this tweet has been deleted. Someone deleted.
Okay. So there we go. This tweet has been deleted. This is the new development, right? So if we're coming to this discussion and saying whether or not intent matters, or what matters more, the substance of the tweet, you can see here that the tweet has been deleted. It is no longer a tweet. So that means Burger King recanted their statement of women belong in the kitchen.
It's because...
But you said it was a good tweet, right? So as a woman, you were like, this is a good tweet because we understand the intent behind it.
It can also be a bad tweet in the sense of, like I said, some people might just scroll over it, instantly be offended, and respond instantly offended. And so their intention no longer matters because they're already taking offense.
Okay. So
that's what I'm saying.
It could easily be taken out of context, is what you're saying. Like someone could just look at the tweet, not realize that it's part of a campaign, and just be like, okay, Burger King's weird, and keep scrolling. And that could look bad, right?
I told you this last night. If Burger King would have made it more of a campaign look, like they could have easily done like women belong in the kitchen #campaign.
Right.
That would have brought a little bit more ease to that statement originally to people that are just scrolling through it. Correct.
But you also have to know that if Burger King did that, we wouldn't be talking about this very thing right now. Meaning that if Burger King had done that, that wouldn't have been a story. And not only that, but we wouldn't have even known the statistic about 20% of women being professional chefs. So the question becomes, does the end justify the means in this case, where the end result is we now know about the disparity in the cooking industry with professional chefs and women occupying this space. We now know that, whereas we didn't before. And it was because of this controversial tweet. Had they done it in part of a campaign, now there is a chance that we might have come across it, but I guarantee you that majority of people would not have like retweeted this, and majority of people would have been like, oh, okay, Burger King is doing a campaign, yada yada yada. But when Burger King did this without referencing the campaign originally, because they did in the comment section, right? I want to clarify. Burger King in the comment section, right underneath that tweet, said, "Hey, we're doing this campaign." But if they hadn't done that, it wouldn't have been a story. And because the reason it's a story, now we know statistics. So the question is Burger King right or wrong? And now is it right or wrong to delete or not delete the tweet?
I think they shouldn't have deleted it, because now it's basically making it seem like they're wanting to retract what their original goal was.
Exactly. So right. So now here's the other thing too.
Yeah.
Now I'm thinking this could actually be the ultimate genius move, because it could have been literally all planned out, right? Their plan was, okay, we're gonna make this really controversial tweet. It's going to get a ton of attention, and we know that. We're going to get good and bad press from it, right? But a lot of bad press. So to counterbalance the bad press, we'll recant the statement.
Yep.
We'll recant the statement and delete the tweet, and then we'll send out an apology, right? So now people are like, okay, well, Burger King's apologizing for it. But at the same time, now we still know the statistics. And we're still putting Burger King on our lips.
We're making a video.
We're making a video about Burger King.
Burger King.
So this ultimately, strategically, could have been an ultimate win for Burger King, whether we like it or not. And ask the question, as an average consumer, how do we feel about that? That we played into their game, which was...
I feel used.
Make a controversial statement. Make a controversial statement. Understand its impact. Recant that statement. Apologize for it, and then move on like it never happened. But at the same time, they did educate us about like 20% of women in the workforce are in the chef space, or women only occupy 20% of that. So now we know those statistics. So we're educated. At the same time, Burger King's on our lips. Like they won, right? There's no question about they won. I think this question for us is like, how should we respond to Burger King? Does Burger King deserve to be canceled, or does it deserve to be applauded for
Their
like
strategy.
a big brain moves,
For their strategy.
big brain moves, or just nothing at all? We just move on and just like, okay, we've seen worse.
Well, we have.
We have.
I mean, I'm even looking at the numbers right there. It says 666 likes. That's not good.
That's right.
That's not
Burger
good.
King's a beast. All right.
So I don't think there's a straight answer from me, at least, saying that it was good or bad. I just think I can see their intention, at least.
Yes.
That their intention was to be good.
Yeah.
To bring more awareness, and they definitely did that.
Yes. I agree. There's positive and negatives to both sides. I think this is wildly interesting because of just everything that went down. But I want to know what you guys think. Sound off in the comments. Let us know what you guys think about Burger King's move.
Yep.
And yeah, we'll see if we can get this discussion going, because I think this is like fascinating. And not, again, I don't agree with this statement at all. I absolutely don't want to clarify that. I need my wife to love me.
He does a lot of stuff in the kitchen, so we're good.
So I didn't understand that. So, but at the same time, I do think that Burger King's process with this has been very interesting. I don't believe that they've been reactionary at all. I think that a lot of these moves have been planned out. So let me know what you guys think. Again, thank you guys for watching. Thanks for joining the discussion. Anything you want to say?
Intentions are everything.
Yep. Intentions are everything. go ahead, and if you agree with that, go ahead and hit subscribe, hit the subscribe button, and hit the like button. And yeah, we'll see you guys in the next video. We'll see y'all. Peace.